Oh, everything. My whole life is changed since you came in. I knew back then you were that special. I'm so in love, so deep in love that you came into my life. You are so sweet, no one can compete. As you came into the light, you blind me with your love.
Calm down, let me call you when that call.
Hey sexy butterflies, it's your fave mushroom fairy Kira and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you're here to stay. It's very cute, moisturized, pretty demure, and I think you're going to love it here. And as the GOAT of YouTube himself would say, Corey Kenshin, don't forget to slice that like button. It definitely helps with pushing my videos into the algorithm. So if you're not a hater, then you already know what to do, period. All right, now that we've gotten those pleasantries out the way, let's hop into the video. So today I wanted to discuss the discourse surrounding the casting of Storm. It has been very highly anticipated, the casting of Storm, because for the past 2 decades, we have been very disappointed when it comes to her casting being from Halle Berry in the early 2000s to Alexandra Shipp in the 2010s, both who are light-skinned and I think also biracial women, which is not canonically accurate. Now, I am no Marvel nerd by any means. I don't really read the comics. I've always watched the movies. But what I do know is that Storm is a Black American woman who has been portrayed as dark skin or brown skin in the comics, which is a very important detail to a lot of people. So with the Storm casting in particular, a lot of people were already on edge, bracing themselves for disappointment. Some people were saying, oh, they're gonna cast Amanda Steinberg. You know, she's very notorious for taking roles that's intended for dark-skinned women, and I mean that's like another topic for another day. Before I really delve into this video, I just want to send my congratulations to Maya Boyd, who was announced a couple of days ago as the actress set to play Storm. I think that she looks like Storm. I feel like she's going to embody the role. She has a Broadway background. She's college educated. She's Black American. Like, honestly, on my end, I have no complaints. But on a certain side of the internet, there were some people that were complaining about her casting, feeling like she is just a couple of shades too light to be Storm, even though Storm has been portrayed as various shades of brown and dark skin in the comics.
So I guess our dark skin Storm is not actually dark skin, she's brown skin. We got our brown skin Storm. My thing is, when I would see Maya Boyd do her like singing covers, I just read her as dark skin. When it comes to brown skin, dark skin, I don't know. Like I feel like I lost the plot some way because people are saying Gabrielle Union, Janelle Monáe, and Angela Bassett are brown skin. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I thought they were dark skin. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they can definitely be on the lighter spectrum of dark skin. It kind of just feels like when Naomi Campbell was like the it girl, the it dark skin girl. Then people saw Sassani's models and were like, wait, she's not actually as dark as them. Like, is there a spectrum of darkness? In my eyes, I never really said, oh, Naomi's not dark skin anymore. I just meant like there's a wide spectrum of dark skin. Like, they're all dark skin. Like, we can all sing, you know? But I also hear people's concerns about like the erasure of dark skin women, especially deeper dark skin women. Like, I definitely think they could have cast someone darker to be Storm, but I'm not really upset with the casting. The only thing I don't really like is people trying to like be like, oh, Storm was never dark skin. She's not dark skin. You're bored. Like, you're literally bored. Storm is dark skin. Like, I think this is her first ever issue, like the first depiction of Storm. Like, she's gorgeous, she's perfect, she's stunning. But the thing with comics, I don't know. I feel like when they switch artists, her skin color may change, and she might even look light skinned in some issues, but she overwhelmingly has deeper skin. I feel like Maya Boyd has deeper skin. But yeah, regardless, I'm excited for our Storm. I'm excited. This is just so good. Like, I feel like I can't take any more Black Girl bad TV news. Like, things are gonna be turning around. They're gonna be turning around. We got our brown skin Storm.
The discourse surrounding Storm's casting has really showed people's colorism, their featurism, all the isms. I know that initially when the X-Men movie was announced, people were really pushing for Jamie Lawson to be casted. I think it was after she was at the Sinners premiere and she looked so stunning. That was the moment where I saw like people really pushing for her to be casted as Storm. Jamie has definitely been at the top of the fan cast for like the past year, but let's see, a couple of days ago, Some X-Men updates page posted on Twitter, Susie Bimba is reportedly in the running for the role of Storm in X-Men film. Now, I don't know where this came from. Maybe she auditioned, but it did cause an uproar on that side of Twitter, and not a good one. People started to drag this poor woman through the mud, calling her ugly, homely, embarrassing, that they didn't want to be represented by her. Like, it was a mess, and all based off of a rumor. Mind you, Susie is not even ugly. She looks like the everyday average black girl. But I guess because she's not quote unquote stunning with striking features, people just felt the need to be so nasty. And the vitriol towards her, especially from black people, was very telling. There definitely was colorism and featurism at play, but I did see a tweet that I did not agree with at all, and I felt like, okay, now we're losing the plot, we're getting lost in the sauce here. But anyway, someone said, the way she's not ugly at all, people just hate dark-skinned black women. Jamie Lawson is beautiful, but she also has more European facial features. Y'all are telling on yourselves. Now that's where I'm like, okay, y'all are losing me. Jamie Lawson does not have Eurocentric features. Every time a black woman is gorgeous, every time a black woman is stunning, especially a dark-skinned black woman, y'all want to explain away her beauty, crediting it to European features. Jamie's features are very much West African, Afrocentric features. I feel like y'all are forgetting like facial harmony is a thing. And that a lot of times will determine how attractive someone is viewed in society. Jamie Lawson just has a very stunning, very harmonized, proportionate face. Like her features are all balanced out. There is nothing about her face that is Eurocentric. So I'ma just need y'all to stop with that. Like we do this with every black woman. Y'all did that with Alandria, but in the same coin, we'll still call her ugly. Y'all do this with every other black woman. Like it's so tired. I feel like Tim's is another great example of this. Like she has very full features, but her face is very balanced and harmonized. She's very stunning. I just feel like whenever you say that a pretty dark-skinned girl has Eurocentric features, you sound just like the same people that say, oh, you're pretty for a black girl. Like there's literally no difference between those two statements. It's giving the same thing.
Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T.
I just feel like all this discourse proves is that black women, especially dark-skinned black women, our beauty is constantly undermined in the mainstream media, and people have to jump through hula hoops just to understand or explain a black woman's beauty, which is sad as fuck. Like, y'all are giving the Europeans way too much credit. Like, their features aren't even that taboo. Okay, that's that white supremacist ideology that's permeating your brain, because literally their features are not all that in a bag of chips. Like, let's be so fucking for real right now.
Miss Frizzle would like a word. Black people, especially those of African descent, carry the highest genetic diversity on Earth. That means that we can have dark eyes. We can also have light eyes. We can also have naturally green or blue eyes. We can have tight coils, loose curls, or bone straight hair. We can be deep chocolate, golden brown, fair-skinned, and everything in between. And yeah, some of us are actually born with naturally blonde hair. I'm looking at you, my Melanesian cousins. Black women are literally the origin of all human life. We carry the mitochondrial DNA that links every single human being on the planet. Black women are the only humans that can produce any other type of human being on Earth. So no, I don't look European. Europeans look like a subset of me, of us. And baby, if I want to wear a wig, switch up my eye color, enhance a feature, or switch up my look at all, I will do that. Because historically, and still today, Black women have been forced to adapt our appearance just to access jobs, safety, love, basic respect. And as a carrier of the original DNA, I am not seeking validation. I don't need permission to express creativity, whether I'm protecting my peace or just having fun, because I am the blueprint. Class dismissed.
With the casting of Maya Boyd, it certainly has people remembering the difference between dark skin and brown skin. And I feel like people pick and choose when they want to label a black woman as dark skin versus brown skin. I did see a couple of tweets that really kind of was like waking some shit up. So I'm just gonna read what I came across. So one of the tweets said, Letitia Wright is dark skinned, but Maya Boyd is brown skinned, according to Twitter logic. Another tweet said, does anyone remember when Marsai Martin was 11 and was a cutesy nerd in her awkward phase, and everyone agreed she was a dark-skinned little girl, and then she grew up and got gorgeous, and now it's up for debate? Just me? The girl on the left was a dark-skinned girl from Blackish. The girl on the right is not dark-skinned. Same girl, same complexion, but something about her being conventionally pretty takes the dark-skin label off of her. And that is what's really driving the point home. Now, although I do agree that Marsai Martin is more on the brown side of the color spectrum versus dark skin, the North remembers how during the Blackish days, y'all were basically calling her a dark-skinned black girl. Like, let's really wake this tea up. A perfect example of this is when people were telling dark-skinned black women that they shouldn't see themselves in Shelly because she is more brown instead of dark, and she was quote-unquote the prettier one out of her and Alandria because she has the quote-unquote softer features. Mind you, in the villa, both Alandria and Shelly were considered dark-skinned, but as soon as they were off the show and people started seeing how their careers were taking off, especially Alandria, people wanted to really differentiate the difference between their skin complexions. Mind you, when Shelly and Alandria are side by side, Shelly is literally like maybe a shade or two lighter than Alandria, but it's not a very stark contrast. I just find it very interesting that based on perceived attractiveness, y'all will pick and choose who you consider dark skin and who you consider brown skin.
You see how this looks, right?
Mind you, I feel like, yes, there's a distinction. There are some people that consider like Gabrielle Union, Angela Bassett, them to be like brown. I've always considered them dark skinned, but I don't know. I consider myself dark skinned, but I know that when I'm around some other darker complexions, I may look a little bit more brown. So I just feel like our complexions just come in a full spectrum that we have to acknowledge. I don't know. I just feel like we never escaped from the paper bag test, and as a people, we never will. I just do not have high hopes because the way Black people are being so nasty to Susie, it was disappointing, but not surprising. So I really hate that for her, but I am definitely looking forward to Maya's portrayal of Storm in the X-Men movie, which is supposed to be coming out in like 2028, I think. So yeah. Y'all had something to say about Jamie. Y'all said that Jamie was too old and that she was already known because of Sinners. Then Susie wasn't attractive enough, and now Maya's not dark enough. So it's like, okay, y'all niggas, y'all always gonna be mad. Like, literally, no one can please any of y'all. Anyways, that is all I have for this video today. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you feel like Maya Boyd is brown skin, or do you feel like she's dark skinned? Are you happy with her casting? What do you feel about the discourse that's been surrounding the Storm casting on Twitter? Like, let's chat in the comments below. But anyways, stay cute, stay pretty, stay moisturized, stay blessed, stay protected. And until next time, sexy butterflies,